We got 6 new preview images for One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 8 yesterday, and they looked fine to pretty mediocre in my opinion. But how on earth did these shots compare to the manga? First up, this shot of Gale Wind is pretty much a one-to-one from manga to anime. It just lacks those extra detailing, mainly under his eyes and on his hair. He looks quite flat and bland in the anime, which is quite unfortunate as they could have used this as an opportunity to really go crazy on the shadowing. The metal collar looks so plain, oh my goodness, there was that detailing in the manga that made it look like metal, but in the anime, not at all. Next up, this shot of Flashy Flash. While it doesn't seem to be the exact match from the manga, I have seen this one panel from this Reddit thread, and in comparison, oh my goodness. I just love the way the artist draws the hair in the manga. And I get it, when it's animated, it can't have too much detail, but in One Punch Man Season 3's case, it's not going to have any animation. It's going to be quite static, so you may as well go all out on the detailing. Next up, we have this shot of Hellfire. And while the lighting and shading looks fine, it's just the way this character is drawn. What on earth is going on with his hairstyle? The hair is badly drawn, his face is completely off model, and he looks extremely gormless. Even the flame in front of him looks incredibly bland. This dude looks so bored and tired in the anime, whereas in the manga, the dude is ready to fight. And I'm not the only one complaining about this one shot, as a lot of fans online are not happy by the way this character is designed. Bro looks like a radish. Bro looks like he hasn't been given anything to eat for days. Good, the anime screenshot doesn't look as good as the bi-weekly manga. Why does it look CG, bruh? Why are they making him lose all his aura? This poo is going to go down as the worst anime adaptation in history. This is the new lowest low. Yikes, so there you have it. A lot of fans are not too keen on the way this character is designed in the anime. And I don't blame them because he looks awful compared to the manga. Next up, while I must say that this shot of Flashy Flash with the sword is possibly the best design of all 6 images, it still does not quite compete to his manga counterparts. I do love how his cape does appear to be flowing in the wind. And dude, why does his armor look so cartoonish in the anime compared to the manga? I feel like I've seen some better designs in Ben 10 Omniverse than this. Next up, we have this action scene which does appear to be moving from this screenshot as there is a lot of blurring in the background, but I can already assume it is going to be slideshow PNGs. And while there isn't an exact shot of this action sequence, I have seen this one frame of the 3 characters duking it out, and oh my goodness, it looks absolutely wild. How does the manga have more intensity, energy, and hype compared to the anime, which is meant to be a motion picture? It's honestly insane and embarrassing. And finally, oh my goodness, this shot of the 2 characters standing next to each other is absolutely a huge downgrade. In particular, Mr. Inferno. I mean, what is going on, dude? Bro looks like a Dragon Ball Z character in the manga. He looks so cool, ready to fight. I loved his outfit. But my gosh, they have completely stripped down every single aspect of his outfit. Dude looks so skinny as well in the anime. What happened to those extra detailings on his arm? Why do the spikes look so mid compared to the manga? And why does Gale look so strange in the anime? His arms look bigger than his head. But that's not the worst part. I mean, look at the background compared to the anime. The perspective, the dark shading. It was so eerie and ominous in the manga, but the anime, it's completely gone. The perspective is so off in my opinion. The blue and the green background is kind of It's not given that eerie vibe that was in the manga. It just looks like an ordinary hallway. Look, I do understand that when adapting anime from manga, the detailings do have to be stripped down because anime, they're going to be moving a lot. they're going to be fighting and walking and talking and moving around. You don't want to have too many detailings on the characters because it will put even more pressure and would be even more time consuming for the artists and animators to eventually animate them and bring them to life. But in One Punch Man's case, there have been 7 episodes so far with barely any movement. The only times we have been seeing cool animation have been from the pre-animated scenes from the PV trailers. All the new original animated scenes are pretty fine to pretty mediocre in my opinion. And I bet episode 8 is going to have even more manga cut content. Why do I think that? Well, a couple of days ago, this Reddit thread was talking about all of the main manga panels that were completely cut out. Now, I can't show you every single panel because you know who may not be too happy about it. You can look at this Reddit thread online, the link is in the description, but a lot of controversy has arisen from that episode where the manga content was cut. A character known as One Shotter had a lot of really intense action scenes in the manga, and they were completely toned down, and fans in the comment section under this Reddit thread are not happy at all. I stopped watching since episode 3, but damn, to cut off One Shotter like that was definitely one sequence I wanted to see animated. By the looks of it, many people wanted it too. They removed my sniper aura farming? Might as well let the anime die at this point. The director's rant said they put great effort on this episode, right? He really is just a crybaby. How are you going to take out so much content from the source material and still manage to butcher whatever you do keep? While on the other hand, battle anime like Demon Slayer and JJK are putting in entire sequences that never existed in the manga, giving depth to side characters that otherwise don't show up as much. No matter how much we blame Bandai for not allocating the proper time and resources to the project, the fact remains that JC staff does not know how to do anything right. They outsource works to staffs that somehow manage to do even worse, and the stuff that competent animators do manage to produce, the director butchers them to the point that is almost ugly to look at. JC needs to either re-evaluate their staff or just shut down entirely. It's like the opposite of JJK, so sad. I get that they have to cut out some stuff, and some of it doesn't matter, but they literally removed everything memorable and interesting about the sniper dude. My Hero Academia, with 1 panel of the manga, it creates 1 minute of animation, while here, with 4 panels, they managed to make 1 frame. This can't be real, they just removed almost the entire support team? What? They are removing action scenes from an action anime. Oh my goodness, like that one comment said, the irony behind all of this, removing action scenes from an action anime. This Reddit thread shows so many amazingly drawn shots of action, and they're not even present in the anime. It's so awful. This is why there is a boycott against the production committee, because they are not giving the artists and animators the resources they need to create greatness. I can only imagine that the scheduling is so bad that they don't even have enough time to animate really highly anticipated scenes. They have to cut it out and just keep moving forward with what they have. It's so frustrating that the end result is just bland looking art and bland looking animation. And I can only imagine One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 8 is going to look even worse in my opinion. I can only imagine more manga content will be cut out. But let's just see what that episode will have for us this weekend. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of all of this? Which do you prefer, the manga or the anime? Tell me, like this video, subscribe for more One Punch Man videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. Thank you for watching. The Second Boy Dude signing out.